Yo, what is up, guys? Mr. Mythic here, and today I'm going to be giving you a pretty neat Destiny 2 2024 beginner guide. Now, but before we get into this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications button to never miss another video. And let's get right in. So the first thing we have is choosing your character. Now let me simple it down for you. There are three characters: Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. If you like healing your teammates and being supportive, choose Warlock. If you like punching through enemies and placing barricades to protect your enemies, choose Titan. If you like being the best class in the entire game but also do some pretty neat damage, choose Hunter. That should have simpled it down for you. Now, let's move on number 2, and how to loot and upgrade your weapons. So, weapons are kind of the main part of the Destiny 2, and so is armor. And as when you start Destiny 2, the game doesn't really give you any idea on how to like upgrade your weapons. So I'm gonna give you a quick preview. First off, we have legendaries, which are pretty good, and we have exotics, which have special traits such as Traveler's Chosen with Gathering Light. Now to make legendary weapons better, you masterwork them by giving in materials like legendary shards, enhancement cores, enhancement prisms, and ascended core shards. Now now for armor, we it's kind of basically the same thing. You stack up your energy, and also you can also put on mods that can help you. Like if you have, let's say you have a solar weapon, as you can see right here, and you wanted to make it you have more aim on it, you could go over on your head and put on solar targeting mods, as you can see. N- Now um there's also three subclasses that you start off with. We have Void, which is like a like purple space power. We have Arc, which is basically just lightning, and we have Solar, which is basically just fire. Now to simple it down, if you want to be sneaky, let's say you're a hunter. Let's if you want to be a sneaky boy and if you want to be a sneaky boy and strike down your targets and do a powerful arrow, you can choose Void. If you want to be fast and agility and throw a staff or use that staff to hit your enemies, use Arc. If you want to wield fire and have a pretty cool fire hang revolver that can one shot at almost anything, and also throw knives that can one shot people, choose choose Solar. And now let's move on how to upgrade your abilities, grenades, and other stuff like that, since we are on the subject of subclasses. Now to upgrade stuff like that, you need to upgrade your stats. As you can see, there are three main stats each for a class. As you can see, mobility is the character stat for hunters, and reduces the cooldown of your class ability. The class ability for hunters is a marksman dodge. For other classes, it will be different. Like for Titans, their character stat will be resilience, and for Warlocks, it will be recovery. Now, if you're a Titan, your class ability will be placing a barricade, and if you're a Warlock, your class ability will be placing a rift that can either heal or increase the damage of your teammates. Now we're gonna move on to how to unlock and choose different subclasses and perks. There's for for the three main subclasses to upgrade and collect new abilities. You have to go to the tower and speak to Ikora, where once you speak to Ikora, you'll meditate at this spinning thing next to it, and you'll get your abilities that you can make some builds with them. Now let's move on to the topic of getting XP and loot. There are many ways of getting XP and loot in Destiny 2, such as just randomly completing missions, or you can complete quests and bounties. If you head over to the tower, you can find many vendors that have great bounties that we can pick up. Alright, we are now at the tower, and let's say you want to do Vanguard Strike, so you head over to Zavala for some bounties. So let's head over to him real quick, and as you can see, he has so, he always has one, two, three, four daily bounties and four additional bounties, and I believe that additional bounties you can keep getting more and more and more. But at a time, the maximum you can get is four. You can also get rewards by completing bounties, and it will give you a pinnacle challenge. Like as you can see for for Zavala, Shax, um, Banshee, and and Drifter. If you complete 8 bounties from any of these vendors, you'll get some pinnacle gear and bright dust. Now that we're on the topic on NPCs, let me show you how to get the best of them. So Zavala has amazing weapons, but his best ability weapons are not these ones. They're the Nightfall weapons. As you can see, we have stuff like the Warden's Law, which is a handgun that can shoot 2 bullets at a time, and also we have other amazing weapons. And all these weapons are great for PV. Most of them are great for PVE, which is kind of crazy because he's like a PVE like the PVE vendor. Now we have Shax, which also has some pretty nice weapons. Um, like we have some pretty nice weapons such as the Autumn Wind and the Riptide. But now here's how to get also and more rewards from our vendors. So whenever you do like um Crucible, Vanguard, or Gambit, you will get a rank in it. And the more you get, if you get to a specific rank, such as maybe rank 13, you get great items. Like as you can see, I got to rank 10, and I, I got to rank 10, and I got this enhancement prism. And also, if you like verify your account thingy on Bungie.net, you can also get these additional rewards for every next major rank. Now let's move on how to participate in the three keystone activities, which is Strikes, Crucible, and Gambit. Now let me get you a quick breakdown on which each of these are. So we have Vanguard Strikes, which you can do a strike, you can either choose from a Nightfall or just a normal strike. A strike is matchmaking, and the recommended power is 1600, so anyone can do any. So except Nightfalls, on the other hand, are more harder to complete. As you can see, the recommended power is not 1770. Instead, it's 70 for the lowest is 1770, and the highest is 1840. But there's also one more Nightfall type, which is Grandmaster Nightfall, which is the hardest of them all, which is still 1840. Now Crucible is PvP instead of PvE. In PvP, you fight against other real life players and different game modes such as Control, Mayhem, Rumble, Checkmate Countdown, and many more. Now we also have Gambit, which combines Vanguard Strikes and Crucible into one game mode, where you are on your own map with three other teammates and you have to defeat a taken boss before the other team does. You can also invade the other team and stop them. And to start getting to your boss, you have to bank motes. Now, let's move on how to level up your season pass and get rewards. As you can see, your season pass has a lot of rewards on either the free side or the the season pass required side. And the way to get a lot of XP is from seasonal challenges. As you can see, there are seasonal challenges that you can complete to get Challenger XP plus plus plus. That's a lot of XP. Such as, let's say this one, like unlocked artifact mods, which can get you um some XP if you want to get some, which is pretty nice. Now the reason why the season pass and seasonal challenges are pretty great because they have amazing rewards. Have the great Destiny 1, and you can also on the free pass you can get some of these season's weapons too. Now let's shift over to how to infuse and make your gear better. To make your gear better, you can put on mods such as like maybe like if you have a strand weapon and you want to create orbs of power, you could put on like strand siphon. Or let's say you have a stasis weapon and you want to make orbs of power, you can put on strand siphon on your heads. And also same thing for weapons except in kind of like a different way. Instead of like helping you out, it helps the weapon out. As you can see, you can put on mods like um, Mage's Spec, which deals extra damage against powerful combats. Backup Mag, which increases the magazine. Target Adjuster, which gives you more aim assist. And Taken Spec, and much more mods. Now let's move on how to on one of the final important things about this video, which is your ghost shell and also your artifact of the season. Now these two things can have mods that can do very great things, such as lesser core harvest, which I put on, which if I get a position final bone crucible, it has a chance of getting me a enchantment core, or blinding light, which increases XP gains by 12%. So be sure to put on your best ghost mods and also put on your best artifact mods, because on your artifact you have mods that can deal with champions and also help out if you're a solo player. We'll grab that out because I'm kind of a solo player. Now that's really it for this video. If you want me to make a more useful guide, because I kind of rushed through this one, be sure to like and subscribe to support out, and maybe I will uh, make another guide in the next months. But I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.